like uh, the devs of Hell Let Loose that were in Team 17 knew about it, and I don't really blame them either. But it's just the higher ups
This
in
is
Team
probably
17 that
stupid
decided to buy it.
because you can get shot from this ridge,
I know.
but uh,
Spawned.
anyways, just letting you know. Yeah, I wasn't aware of some of that. I did see some YouTube videos pop up that I kind of ignored, but the title of the video was like "Hell Let Loose 2," and it showed like modern stuff, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's when it was happening.
But I just ignored it because YouTube drama is always about
I'm gonna push
drama
up here.
and rumors.
I'm gonna push up here and take the firing like the ramparts.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
sorry,
Cover our flank.
I don't have War Thunder, so I can't really play that. And even if I re-downloaded it, which would take a while,
Behind us,
I
behind us, behind us.
I think I'm up to like tier 2 or 3 or something.
that's where
That's
he's
where
at.
we're playing. That's where we're playing at right now.
That's one of my favorite ranks. Is rank 3.
Oh, okay.
5.7 is rank 3, so it's 4.7. So 4.0, 4.3, 4.7, and all the 5s, and 6,
Russian
7.
KD behind us. I hit his engine.
Yeah, I saw him lighten up when you were hitting him. I got confused by what you meant by behind us, because your chassis was facing forward. I mean, to the left, and I was like, oh. And that was before you turned your turret.
Yeah, I was trying to get a good spot on him.
Yeah, it's fine. Anyways, yeah, those are my favorite battle ratings in the game. So rank 3 is right around there. Or tier 3 if you would. I
Yeah,
prefer it not to be called that because it's not accurate to how the game works, but you, I understand what you
yeah.
Ooh, found a Panzer IV with his front towards me,
meant. I get a
and I
little.
ghost shelled. Alright, that respawn protection.
I hear a tank coming.
Got him. There we go.
Maybe it's a
Got a Panzer
plane.
IV right out of spawn.
Check your rear in this direction.
Up, ASU 57.
Oh, is that my fault?
Nope.
Where's he at?
Oh no, he's over towards B. Over by B, they're coming towards C.
Yeah, I thought so.
There's several T-34s with him. Well, I got 2 kills. I'm happy with that. There's an ASU and 2 T-34s.
Yeah, I got the ASU,
There are 2 more. There are at least 2.
and
He got you.
yeah, I'm a little. I am what I am right now.
Yeah, you're fine. You got 1. That'll probably pay off the tank.
I'm not worried about that. I just like to have fun with it. I naturally start to do better.
I'm a bit worried about Silver Lions because I only have around 100,000 right now. And I want to get better tanks.
Well, better
I need to, like, double it.
survivability, right?
I need to. Well, yeah, I need to like trying to get the jumbo, but to get it, I have to like double my Silver Lions.
Well, to get better at survivability, taking the high road is usually more likely to have more people able to see you. So,
I was more so thinking if they can see me, I can see them, and gamers don't look up.
well, that's not entirely true. Okay, so here's the deal. When you're up on a hill, you have more than one avenue to be spotted, seen, and shot at than you can respond to. But if you're in the low ground, you might have 2 or 3, and then you'll be mostly hidden from everybody. So, like if you're on top of a hill, everyone in the immediate distance can have a shot at you. If you can ask yourself how many directions do I have to worry about getting shot from, and the answer is about 2, then you're doing really good because you only have to worry about those directions. Because you can only need to face one direction at a time, and you can only respond to one direction. So taking the low road is always the superior option. First, if you care about surviving.
Got a flank. Oh, the T-34 got behind me, killed my gunner.
All right, I'm coming. I was trying to find someone, but my vision's kind of not so good right now. Ah, fuck! I hit the wrong button. Oh well. Oh, it didn't kill him either. Oh, I know why. Yep.
Oh, he's faster than my turret traverse. God damn. That's stupid. And again, I don't really like this map anyways. Too open.
You weren't able to move, were you?
No, he was faster than my turret traverse, and he hit my engine.
I was asking if your engine was out, so I was trying to ask.
Yeah, it was out. I was trying to hit him before I put the fire out, but you know.
So
his
Rose,
he's faster than somehow T-34 is faster than the M60's turret traverse.
so Rosalie, I forgot what I was going to ask you.
Oh,
But,
games.
Oh yeah, that too. I forgot about that too. So Hell Let Loose seems to be okay then. I didn't know.
Oh my
about
god,
some of
look
them.
at this. Team 17 is having a publisher sale up to 90% off. That's so fucking ridiculous. Look at these
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
That means we can get on the Scruffy on Hell Let Loose finally, because Scruffy wants the game.
I want
No,
to.
no, no,
I have enough money to buy it though. When's the sale?
No, I'm making fun of him. Yeah, Hell Let Loose doesn't have that big of a sale. It's 30%.
I just bounced a T-34 off the front of my M4A1. I backed up. He was aiming for me, and I backed up at the last second when he fired. And he missed me to the point to where he bounced off the front of my armor. And it was angled too. It was like side on.
I'm gonna lose a lot of money from this match.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Next time we get this map, we'll do it a different way. I don't normally like.
This map in general sucked. It favors the other side a lot more than this one.
Not really. What's going on here is we shouldn't have pushed into C so soon. At least not up through that canal. Like if we do capture C, we got to go around a different way. Or we could have used these if we have to push through C.
Oh, it's a KV-1.
If we have to push through C, don't get up on the wall. Use these catacombs here. Stay in between the catacombs and use the urban environment.
KV-1s are spawn camping us.
Wait, I'm on the other side of the map. So,
Yeah.
so are they really having a sale though?
Alright, I'll go ahead and head off. I'll let you two keep playing, because I don't really want to get War Thunder. And
You don't
I've
have
got
to
a
get
bunch-
War Thunder. I was just asking about what you had, and are they really having a sale? Because I was hoping to get to play that with Scruffy.
It's 33% off.
That's not too bad, I guess.
Yeah. Let's. Oh yeah. We have a couple of similar games. I have Elite Dangerous. I have Stellaris.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have to return to hangar. I'm losing a lot of money
Just
from this
spectate
map.
me. Just spectate me.
Yeah, I'm losing a lot.
Oh yeah, I have Stellaris too.
Same.
Yeah.
John
I mean, we
does.
could play that. They just came out with a new update.
Yeah, I got a bunch of mods for it too. So
I'm a little nervous that I might blow a blood vessel. Usually when they update with DLC, they screw up the base game to try to force you to get the DLC. They take away they force the new system and then take away options to where you can't like function vanilla wise very well. To where you have to get the DLC to
Yeah.
like when Federations
also-
came out, they sabotaged diplomacy. They took out options of diplomacy that was there by default, and then they messed up the creating a faction system to force you to buy the Federations DLC so you can have access to it again. And top of the other
Alright.
stuff.
maybe not. Yeah. I'll
But I'll look into
if
it.
I want to play a video game, I probably should play The Witcher 3 because I haven't beat that.
Yeah, I haven't either. I tried playing it, but I'd rather if I had the option to do that or play co-op, I'd rather do co-op. Right.
Yeah.
So what else other than Stellaris? Is that really about it? Because have you ever
Uh,
tried
tried what?
Avorion?
No. What is it?
Avorion.
Oh,
Avorion.
yeah. What is it?
Oh, well, how do I put it?
Just see.
Oh my gosh, I tricked him. Oh my god, did you see that?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's fine. I'm happy with that. I could have just switched to the Tiger because I forgot about how long it takes to reload that thing.
Okay.
Well,
Avorion.
when it comes to the
Sandbox. Build your ships. Logs. Oh, so this is like what's it? Um, Space Engineers.
a little bit, but you don't like run around as a little person. So basically, you can build all kinds of different ships, and it's you don't have to pay for a server to do co-op.
Oh,
What?
that's nice.
Yeah, it's Steam assists with hosting and all that cool stuff.
But yeah, I don't own it. It looks cool though.
It's interesting because you can play the game in multiple different ways. Like you have a strategy mode where you can play it kind of like a strategy empire builder kind of way. You can build star bases. You can build like various ships or get the AI to do it for you. You can create your own faction and do diplomacy to some degree, or you could just make a big mothership with fighters and you can make like docking ports to where you can like dock your other ships to it that you want to make, and just like do that or undock them or just have one big ship, massive ship, um, and just base everything you do off of that. And it's really interesting. The mods are interesting. Oh, I got 5 ground and 1 air, by the way.
Dang.
I'm at first place.
And they've also got like a trading and maybe stock market or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the
there's
what's
an
it?
economy. Like you can grab an asteroid and claim it, and then you can purchase like whatever station you want to put on there and build it however you want, or use like a pre thing, or get one off the workshop. Um, and it can generate stuff, and merchants will come and visit, and you can make money. That's one way to make money in the game. Is
Ah,
and then you could build like the military stations. You can build any station that you want that can produce or create materials, and you can set it up so that if it needs more materials, it can automatically ship it using shuttles that you put in it. There's so many different things that I haven't even got to try them all. I'm not like I don't have 1,000 hours in the game, but there's been a server that I've been playing on and off with random people. But I don't really have like none of you guys to play it with yet. Really, John has it, but he has been doing other stuff.
I'm taking a look at the Avorion thing. See how
yeah,
that looks like.
it looks pretty good. Um, right now, I I don't really want to buy it because I'm saving up to get other stuff. I mean, I need to once I get enough spending money, I'm trying to get VR.
What's
Mm,
it called? VR?
Yeah,
the VR headset.
yeah, a headset.
No Man's Sky is actually not too bad either.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
not
as
that bad.
expansive as Vorion, but
Probably gonna re-get it on my PC since my PC is more powerful than my PlayStation.
yeah, it's a good idea to like get it on sale. Maybe. I don't know how much it is now, or if the price has gone
60.
down. I'm
It's
spawning on the
60.
I'll
right side, by the way.
I'll add it to the wish list.
Yeah, Sam.
The Vorion?
Yeah.
No Man's Sky still costs 60. Avorion costs 25.
Yeah, that's not bad for that much.
Yeah, not
I
bad.
thought Avorion was higher than that. And I was like,
Well, probably No Man's Sky probably be a lot more fun.
it's hard to say for sure because I don't like to play No Man's Sky unless I'm playing with somebody. I get kind of bored with it.
Yeah, that's fair.
But you could join random people if you wanted. Oh, Hell Let Loose is $26.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, as I said, it's 33% off.
Yeah, I know. I thought the game was more expensive than that too.
Mm.
Maybe I'm mentally comparing my mental worth of the game to what I think it's actually costing.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
it's 33. You get all the DLC, it's worth 44.
Where should I put it for you? I'll put it.
I just keep on my wish list. One game that I'm really looking at to get is like Steel Division 2.
What's got you interested in it? I have it. I don't
No,
like
it
it
just
too
looks-
much.
And it just looks fun.
Yeah, that's part of why I got it. I had a friend of mine that begged me to get it, but then he kind of fucked off after I spent like all the money for it.
Yeah, other than that, the only other really RTS I'm looking
I
out for
heard
is
that they're adding like a
Regiments.
co-op thing to the game, but I
It's
haven't
still
tried
under
it out.
development.
Well, it's supposed to be a released game. That's the thing. Oh shit.
Well, yeah, post launch development.
Oh damn. I saw Falling Frontier in my wish list, and apparently it's going to get released in Q2, which is now.
A game like Steel Division 2 to look out for is Regiments.
Anyways, I have a hard time recommending Steel Division 2 because I've tried to play it, and the gameplay is just it's not like a typical strategy game where it's like, oh, okay, you'll move in these units and gain these units. You have to make like play deck cards from the start, and some of the
That's-
best cards are locked behind DLC, just like the wargaming games, which it comes from.
You can always just play against AI.
Yeah, you could do that, but you can only use the things in that play deck, and the thing about that is oh man, my aim is so terrible. This guy's point blank and I'm missing him. Come on, aim for his crew. What's wrong with me? Hey, well, anyways, yeah, so I'm not sure if I could recommend it, really, like, with all honesty. Because the amount that I've played it, I haven't fully enjoyed. Because, like, you can only access certain parts of the cards at certain timed phases. Because, like, you'll have, like, phase A, B, and C. And
Yeah, I know that.
there's multiple cards that have literally the same stuff, but they just cost more because they do, even whenever you don't give them veterancy or whatever. And it gets kind of confusing, so sometimes you can't use certain things unless it's like phase C, like artillery, things that you'd probably want to have set up beforehand. So it's hard for me to recommend it because it's like, it gets kind of you really got to take your time to mess with it, but it feels kind of superficial when I'm playing it. It doesn't feel like I'm actually, I feel like I'm limited based off of what the game's pushing me to have instead of what I'm actually making my mind up for, you know? Because you can only bring certain amount of things per battle, and once you're out, game over. And some of the, when I order my Panzer IVs or whatever to fire from cover, and I'm like, that's clearly line of sight, because you can select your unit and see their line of sight or go down there visually, and they'll just try to drive up to them. I'm like, what are you doing? Shoot them! And then they get shot by the Russian, whatever it's using. And then you also get some really questionable, surprising things happening. Like you'll get shot by something, and the tank or vehicle or person can't see them, but they're right in front of them, and so they won't fight back, and they'll just die. And it confuses me. The game makes me confused. I've tried fiddling around with it, but it on paper it seems neat. I just gotta figure it out more, basically. So yeah, that's why I'm having a hard time recommending it. I just keep having so many. Every time I have issues with it when I play it. It's just hard to play for me. But I do recommend things like Company Heroes or Men of War, Assault Squad 2, or whatever. That's a pretty fun one. I have an easier time recommending Hell Let Loose. It's been proven to be enjoyable in all this. Steel Division 2, I mean, if you get it, I'll try it out with you. I heard that they came out with, or are coming out with, a co-op mode for it. For the campaign thing that wasn't there before when I last tried it. So I would like to try that if I got the chance, if you do have it. I still got it installed because Hammer got really interested in it, and I told him I'd stream it for him so that he could see what it's like, because I was hesitant about it. I got the first and the second one.
Nice.
I think the first one had a bit more options on some things, because like there was gameplay co-op in the first one. Like instead of it just being a bot match, you had campaign missions that you could do co-op with. And but I don't remember why I'm thinking this, but the first one let you do things as Germany, so maybe the second one had issues with that. I just don't remember. I'll go back and mess with it later today and get back to you on that. How does that sound?
Okay. Yeah, I currently don't have it right at the moment. Currently, for my grand strategy stuff, I do just play Hearts of Iron.
Yeah.
Just throw R56 on and then just mess around.
Yeah, the only strategy part about the Steel Division 2 is that campaign mode thing. And it's kind of like turn-based, and you have like unit cards that you move around. It's a little hard to use at first. Oh, fuck. I forgot. My game crashes on this map when I go into the air.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, I just crashed. I was in the P-39.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I was fighting a Spitfire. What kind of... His airfield was there, so I ran away. I was like, I got better things to do.
That Spitfire was captured.
Spitfire's a Spitfire to me. I'll try to shoot it down.
Yeah.
They burn the same. Anyways, yeah, I can't really say much
I'm
against
not good
Steel
at
Division
RB
2.
air to air.
I'm not experienced in Steel Division 2 to say I completely dislike it, but I am definitely iffy. It wouldn't be my first choice to play. What's that? You're not good at air?
Nah, not that good.
It takes some practice.
Yeah, my hopping custom games later to practice, air to air RB.
Yeah, I can help you if you want.
Ah, it's fine.
It works better when you have someone to help you practice. Because it's one thing to attack bots, but it's another thing to actually have someone duel with you, yeah. That's where I've improved the most.
Alright, for now I'm gonna sit here in this M16, wait for enemy planes. Oh, there's one.
Well, even though the game crashed, it didn't offer me to rejoin the battle, so...
Well, that's probably because you're... Oh, well, was that your last vehicle or something?
No, it wasn't. Normally when the game crashes, it throws up saying, hey, send an error report. I click yes, and it restarts the game, and then I get to rejoin the battle. It's the first time it hasn't done it.
Interesting. Oh, they're capturing A. I'm right next to that.
Yeah, I killed like 3 or 4 guys before I went down.
I drove out in front of a Panzer 38T.
Ouch. Anyways, Rosalie, any other questions? I do recommend Avorion, and of course, Salty. Hell Let Loose is probably one of the best World War II games out there.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah, that's that. So that's a thing to keep in mind. There's some great videos that kind of encapsulate why, and they're not preachy either. Like there's this one that I really like. I can send you
Yeah.
if you want.
Maybe.
I know you like those YouTube videos them kids are into these days. Greetings, fellow kids.
That's more so just you know, lore.
Does Lord give off that vibe to you?
Oh my god, yes.
Well, I think he just gets lonely, to be honest with you. At least he's trying to say something. A lot of the people that we come across don't even say nothing, and then they just kind of ditch because they're like, you didn't play it. It's like, well, you didn't ask. So at least he's
Fair.
trying. I do feel kind of bad for him a little bit. I could tell he really wants to, you know.
Yeah,
But
he wants to, but it's
but
like
he doesn't
you could be a
understand.
little. You could be just like you could be a little less annoying.
Yeah, John doesn't deal well. Like even if John agrees to it, if you keep being pushy, he'll just say nope. And I'm kind of the same way.
Yeah.
Because
Anyway, there's
when I'm being told,
there's a game coming out soon that's a lot like Steel Division 2, made by the
oh, I
same
heard of
people.
that. There's a free to play one.
No, I'm talking about Regiments.
I'm gonna close my blinds. This is messing with my head. I'm getting confused.
Still gotta buy that.
Hello, John.
Last time I know, Steel Legion, you have to buy that to own it.
Yeah, they're basically releasing a like a modern style Steel Division 2 this summer.
Yeah. So there already is one. It's called War Game. There's
Well,
a
yeah,
whole series of it.
yeah,
Just letting you
yeah.
know.
They're releasing something new though. It's sort of like taking the aspects of it's taking aspects of both games and combining it into one.
Hey, they accepted me into playtesting it.
They did?
Yeah.
Nice. So you tried it?
No, I'm about to. Not right now, but I'm gonna download it and try it.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So the guys that did the War Game series are made Steel Division. They're the same guys.
Hmm.
It's pretty much the same game. You just don't have jets and no
Yeah.
helicopters.
If you want to go like the custom battles, custom battle stuff, I'll try and bring out the best planes I have. Although that's around 4.0.
Just bring whatever you like and want to practice with.
All right. All right. Give me a second there. Well, I kind of have the best stuff I have right now. Let me check that real quick.
So, John, Rosalie said he had Stellaris. He still has Hell Let Loose. That's where we met him, actually, John. That's where Heimer and I met him. What was the other one you said you had, Rosalie? Bicycle simulator or something like that? Oh, you're so funny. I'm losing my mind. Hey,
Oh, my mic was muted.
he has Civilization 5, Star Wars Battlefront 2, John.
Yep.
He got RimWorld, which has a co-op mod, by the way, that we like to play with.
Oh god, Grand World number. So far we can do. Me and Scruffy did one from literally from 10 o'clock in the morning all the way until we finish it to like 9 o'clock at night. He ran the whole map.
So,
Anyway, Q, I got for US, my planes are at 4.0.
yeah, I see. I can hold my mouse on you and take a look. Make me the leader and I'll set it up, I guess. Do you want AI planes?
We can. That's up to you.
Do you want me to make
I
it
don't
tank
really mind.
RB where you don't have markers?
I guess. I guess
Alright.
that works.
Make me the leader and I'll try to set it up. Yeah, RimWorld has a co-op mod that works. He has XCOM, well, obviously Foxhole, Space Engineers.
Be right back. I gotta handle something.
Yeah, he has Borderlands 2,
Not
Saints
he, but
Row.
thank you.
Hmm?
Not he. I'm not a guy.
Well, To me, when
Kinda
I talk to
weird.
everyone on the internet, I call
Really?
him a
You
he.
sound like a male.
Yeah, it's all right. Just
Are you sure you ain't male?
Like whenever I say guys or he, it's part of like the
no, no.
collective
I
group. You
I
know.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
All right, just letting you know because I don't want any miscommunication later on. And
No, I completely understand. I'm just letting you know too.
yeah, because when Larissa would hang out with us, I'd call her. I'd be like, oh, he has this, or you know, the guys, and I would include her back when she played with us.
I am back.
Whenever she would fucking join.
But we'll get to that in a second. I was gonna finish telling John while it's on my mind because my brain is very fleeting. Welcome back.
That's right.
Hit the ready button,
Extra
please.
near. That's been a moment.
Yeah, he's got Halo. He's got Saints
Don't have
Row,
it downloaded, remember?
Kerbal Space, which also has a co-op mod that I played with Seth on.
Kerbal?
Yeah,
Can't
Mm.
wait
it
for
works.
Kerbal Space #2 to come out. Woohoo!
I don't care. Tannenberg, Arma
Me and
3.
Seth sang it. Can't wait.
So Rosalie, these are all things that I mentioned that we all happen to have.
Not all of them though.
No one cares, John.
I mean,
Fuck on
I'm
YouTube.
I'm cool to play whatever. I mean, actually, Stellaris, I'm kind of a little bit worn out from that. It's very slow.
That's
So,
why I stopped playing.
I mean, pretty much, I can tell you what I do have downloaded. Let me see. Um,
I'm gonna put the bots at 3.3 to what is it? 5.7 planes you said you had, or 4.0?
4.0.
So I'll do 4.3 planes.
all right, I've got
Alright.
Elite Dangerous. I've got RimWorld. Uh, I mean Tabletop Simulator, but if you want to play that, I got Mass Effect Andromeda. I've got
Mass Effect Andromeda.
I
Wow.
meant to do
it's
3.0.
actually not that bad anymore. I like it. It's not, you know.
Well, when it
It's
first came
not.
out,
It's not the
Yeah,
old
yeah.
Mass
It's
Effect.
not when it is not in fact the same as
Like-
when it first came out.
As long as you
It's
don't.
now fine.
like if you said you had a freaking No Man's Sky and shit like that, I'd be like, cool, let's play. Because when that first came out, oh, was it the shittiest game you can ever fucking play, space genre-wise.
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot to click 3.0, so I can't bring out my P39.
Oh well.
Oh, I forgot.
I'm big in the RTS and survival games.
Let me change teams.
Oh, I accidentally hit the battle
I
thing.
play War Thunder once in a while.
I accidentally hit the battle button.
No,
No.
just do it. You're fine. I
Okay.
can.
Not
I'm
like
gonna
all
rejoin.
the time, like they do
Okay.
every day.
I'll come in. I'll just do this for now.
I like playing my Fallout. StarCraft 2, Civ 5, Warhammer, 40k, Dawn of War 2, Valheim, Star Trek Online, No Man's Sky, Left 4 Dead 2, Age of Empires 2, Commander Forge Alliance, Rise of Nations, War Thunder, Foxhole, which I've been on for a few days now. The ones that I know that are co-op for playing. And co-op wise, I've just got shitloads, just not downloaded.
Yeah. He also has Hearts of Iron 4, John. Arma 3, Sniper Elite 3. I have Beyond the
Don't
Wire and Hold Fast.
even
Oh yeah, I've got
that
Beyond the Wire
shitty
too.
ass fucking game.
Yeah, Beyond the Wire is it's
It's something.
something.
No. Q knows what game I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do. Star Wars Empire at War. The Admiral Thrawn's mod has like a sort of co-op campaign thing.
So I tried playing that a little bit. I'm not actually really privy on RTSs, but I yeah, I'm not really all that privy on RTSs. I can try to learn, but I would kind of just want to play it like most people play, you know, Paradox games where you just pause and pause forever.
Yeah, in Middle War Assault Squad 2, you get the option
Then you might want to just start off on freaking Civ games too.
No, I have Civ. I can play Civ. Like, it's
There's no
not
pause
that
for
I'm,
that. It's just next turn.
yeah, I'm just kind of, yeah, when it comes to like strategy games, I like to think out a little bit more.
Out of the box, yeah, yeah.
No, not like out of the box, just like I like to make sure all of my cards are in order first.
Yeah, you don't want to be dumb.
Yeah, I don't want to be dumb, so I play slowly.
Well, I'm a huge turtle player, so usually when everyone wants their defense to be a beefy defense, they usually rely on it. That's all I go for defense.
But yeah, I've got Holdfast, Rimworld, Civ 6, Civ 5. Well, I don't have Civ 5 downloaded.
Oh,
Stellaris is
it's just Civ
downloaded.
5.
Tabletop Sim, VR Chat, Voxel, of course, Elite Dangerous, Elder Scrolls 5, all of that sort of stuff.
Really dangerous. I don't know how long it's been since we played that one.
Yeah, I had a fleet
I was
carrier
thinking
and all
about getting
kinds of
into
stuff,
it.
but it gets boring so quickly.
Yeah.
Let's see, last time I played was May 7th, 2021.
Yeah, Elite Dangerous looks good on like
7 days before
paper.
I turned 32.
But
Wow.
like if you're broadly generalizing things like, oh, you could do this and that, but when you actually play the game, it's not really much of anything to do.
Yeah, when you're actually playing the
Besides
game,
just-
like it's honestly like the sort of thing where like if you have to actually like fucking role play or something like that to have fun with that game.
Yeah, you got to really go out of
Yeah,
your way.
it's a really RPing type of game.
Yeah.
But, to be honest, it's really big on
You
that.
have to make your own fun.
You know how whenever you were a kid and
Well,
you'd
we
grab
were
a
having
stick
somewhat
and then you'd
fun.
pretend it was like a gun and you were like having war with each
Pew,
other?
pew,
Exactly.
pew.
Yeah, if you
Playing
have that
fucking
mindset
war.
going into it, you'll have fun. But if you're like most adults who are kind of just like, this video game, okay, and then you just play it and you get bored real
Boring.
quickly, like
Yeah, you have to literally invent things in the game that don't exist
For
in
me,
your head.
I can go
Yeah.
with those type of things with the distances and shit flying because I played a game back on the console, I think it was PlayStation at that point. Like Rebel, whatever. It was like spacey, going out there and give a shit.
you know what? What about D&D?
D&D was fun, but I don't play that anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the game I was talking about that I got used to doing the whole by myself in space and shit, long period of time, was Rebel Galaxy. I played that motherfucker on console.
Oh,
Worked my ass off to get the biggest ship you can get in it.
it's on
Powerful
Steam
one,
too.
Biggest guns. Yes, I know. That's why I have it in my wish list. It's at $20. I want it to be cheaper. It was added last year to Steam.
Ah, I hate 109s. They have such good turn rate.
Actually, I would have stalled out if I was anyone else. I was managing my energy. I was doing elliptical turns where one turn I would go up and the next turn I would dip down.
They made
And
it
then I was alternating between combat flaps, raising them, and wepping and not wepping to cool the engine.
there's
So
no
when I
much-
go vertically climb turn, I would wep and I would use combat flaps or takeoff. Then when I would dip down, I would lower it to combat or raising them, and then let go to cool the engine. And what you tried to scissor me there when you didn't have the energy for it, and that's what got you. So I just straightened out and just pointed my nose up with takeoff flaps.
I mean, the big thing that put me off for Stellaris is the fact that a lot of the DLCs now,
I'll explain more in a
where
second.
a lot of my mods don't work anymore. Due to the fact that they take the certain mods that I'm using and turn them into a fucking DLC.
Yeah.
Like the recent one that just came out. I have a fucking DLC that does exactly the same shit but better.
Oh.
And I bet you if I try to re-download Stellaris and try to play that mod, it's not working anymore. Unless I get the fucking DLC.
I got too much speed when I tried to pull up.
Yeah, I'll explain a little bit more in a second. There's actually a way you could have got me. at least a little easier. Because see,
They usually give you
P-51s
the 5,000.
are kind of big and heavy. They get a lot of speed in the dive because of the heavy engine. Well, to say the least, but you know, the weight helps. So you got to rely more on passing engagements more than just trying to turn. Because see, you could have got me a couple of times in the first couple of turns, but once I kept turning and I kept wibbling my wings to throw off your shot every time you had a chance to hit me, it was just a matter of time until your energy got so low that I just had to keep turning. Because I almost stalled out. I almost crashed a few times in that turn. I had to really micromanage.
Yeah, I noticed the bounty's trying to find you.
Yep, and I just kept doing elliptical turns to keep some energy going.
Well, I might re-download Stellaris.
How so?
Update.
No. The fact that I'm gonna be.
I like the
forced
Star
to
Trek
get
mod
a
for it.
Fucking Overlord. Because stupid thing's gonna fuck over on the mods.
Oh yeah, some of the
Honestly.
DLC for Stellaris takes mods and does a worse job of it too.
The Overlord mod, it has a DLC. It only comes with a different.
I'm worried
name
about the.
on it.
I'm worried what they'll do to Forgotten Queens next.
Dude, they've done so bad because it's not just one mod, it's usually a couple mods in one DLC that they fuck over and they just make it not even worth it. Come on.
Oh, that's you, isn't it?
Who?
Oh, probably not. That might be an AI. I see something looks like a P-51 trying real hard to get on my tail.
I mean, I haven't picked up the new fucking DLC, but right now the game is $8.
No, it was not me.
So
Well,
I'm like, well, I can pick it up for a couple people.
could have fooled me. I thought, like, that AI was, that guy was kind of smart.
You don't.
Not smart enough, though.
Usually why I stay with fucking music mods, man.
Yeah, for some reason. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
music
I-
mods never go out of date. Because
The only thing they'll tell you
it's
is
because
like,
they're only
oh,
client
it's,
side. That's why.
yeah, they're like, oh, this isn't part of the freaking the current version. Whatever, it still works.
Yeah. The only
Music,
reason why
baby.
it says that is because there's a little text file inside the mod folder, and it says the version number. And if that doesn't match up, the launcher's like, "Uh oh, this doesn't. Oh, it's unupdated." There's a lot of mods that aren't music mods that still work just because, but it just thinks it doesn't because of that text file.
One of them is the Star Wars mods.
And thankfully, they let you roll back your version so that you can play older versions of the game or mods that use older versions. So that's a thing. That's something that's kind of nice.
Well, I'm going down.
Only good thing I got so
I'm alt
far.
tabbing for a second. I'm looking at Rose's other games. Mountain Blade Warband. That's a pretty good one. I like. They got Starbound. Hey, I like Starbound. Payday 2. Rosa has Payday 2. John.
It depends if he's actually into that type of game.
I don't know.
I actually haven't really played it all that much. I kind of went into
I
the
can tell.
tutorial. Yeah, I went into the tutorial and I played a little bit of that. But I mean, you can show me if you'd like.
I mean, I've got 167.3 hours on it.
Yeah, I can whip it out sometime a little
I
bit
just
later.
haven't played it for a while because it just ended up being me just playing it. So
And then he's got Stardew Valley, or well,
most people have Stardew Valley.
Left 4 Dead,
But,
Divinity Dragon Commander,
wait.
Men of
Left
War
4
Assault.
Dead depends on the first one or the
Second.
second one that comes with number 2, number 1 and 2. Okay.
Yeah, do you
That
want to try
one's
again,
always downloaded.
Salty?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
It would be nice to have all 4 players, but we never get 4 players at a
Yeah.
time.
He's got Men of War Assault Squad 2. Men of War Assault Squad 2 is interesting because you can like manually control a lot of the units, and there's a lot of co-op stuff in the game. So
I know. Remember, I got the game.
So if you play co-op with us, we can help you
Yeah,
do
yeah,
what you're short at.
that Yeah, that would definitely help as well.
And then you can like manage the micromanage, and then we can do like the larger sweep movements where we just move units around, or you can, and then we can micromanage. That's what I
Yeah.
did with Hammer, Seth, and John. Like they were over there managing different things, and I took this flamethrower guy and just cleared out a whole building. It was pretty cool. And then I would micromanage some of the tanks too.
Alright, Q, where are you from among them?
For Civ 5, we found a map that me and Scruffy both agree on. We actually like.
I'm
It's got the
spawned
Oceania
first.
map.
A truck simulator?
Unfortunately, no, for Civ 5.
Oh, he's also got Divinity Dragon Commander. That's a pretty good one.
Do I
think
have
I see you.
Divinity Drag? Let me see.
That I don't think you gotta download it, but
Yep, that's you.
if you don't know how to download it, it's probably just on the list that's on download on the not downloads. Like,
Yeah, I'm
I
just
got a
looking
bunch
at the
of games
games list
that
in
download.
general.
I don't
Yeah,
have
I
IG's
don't have
alerts.
that. I might have that in my wish list, but I don't have
It
that.
says you played for a couple hours. Maybe it was a shared library thing.
It might have been.
Oh, something just tore me apart.
Oh god, that was I seen that. That was I'm gonna have nightmares. Two Swedish planes came in on you like as a squad.
Alright, Rose, what's
Bro,
your Steam name?
my wing is just black and red. I've lost one of my flaps.
You should
My
probably dive, or
Steam
you want me to finish you?
Let's see. If you look up Roseland, it should just be that. You
Well,
can also
like,
do
my
Ardell
installing.
Beowulf.
There we go.
You're gonna have to repeat that for me, Rosalie. My brain's kind of stuffy. It's hard for me to. My attention
if-
span's splitting down.
Ardell Beowulf. Wait,
Uh,
Yep.
Yeah, I got shot.
ARDELLBEOWULF.
Ardival?
No. ARDELL. And then just Beowulf.
Ardell?
Don't mind
Ardell,
him.
yes.
He's just fucking with you. I sent my a friend.
Yeah, those things just tore me apart, like, completely.
Oh, I thought it was like. Yeah, those two plays that came after you have like some 20s and 13s in the nose. Has
Yeah,
a
so
20
it's
and
just
like
like,
four
oh,
13s.
Lord.
Yeah. I'm surprised you survived. I thought your wing got blown off.
It almost got blown off. They aimed too far in, the rounds landed too far inside.
That was brutal. I didn't even know they were coming up on you.
I didn't die until, you know, half my wing was either dark red or black.
At least this will help you get better at spotting planes and ground. Or at least a little bit.
I hate having only 450 cals. I missed the 6th.
Yeah. So you,
Oh Lord, I see that
so
giant
John's gonna go over the
dogfight.
games with you, because I actually still have Payday installed. I like it. It's just that I took a break from it because I was dealing with some mental issues with my, not mental, but like my brain and my seizure stuff.
I'm kind of waiting for him to actually.
On your list, though, added a comically large spoon.
Oh yeah, I have that. I don't have the golden one, but apparently they added that because of a YouTuber kept getting it.
Yeah, that was Badger, Russian Badger. I
Apparently.
think I found you.
But then again, it's probably because of him. It's probably because he helped the. Well, you know, oh boy, YouTubers helping me get attention.
You know, fairness, it took him like a year.
Yeah, they end up losing a lot of players
Those,
sometimes in that game.
Oh, what's up?
Accept the invite. The friend invite.
Let's see.
Oh, right. So with the P-51, just avoid going into a turn fight, and just keep your speed, and then climb away and come back around if you need to. It's a lot harder to deal with the P-51 when they do that. Like,
You say that second part again?
oh, don't try to turn fight. Just pass them, and then get a little altitude here and there. Try not to lose your speed as much, and then come back around when you get the chance. it's a little more complicated than that for the time to pick the timing, but that's just the basic gist
I
of
think
it.
I just pulled it off. Accidentally. I think I just pulled it off accidentally. I'm not on the tail of this 0.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot harder to deal with a plane like that use boom and zoom is what that technique is called. It's called the boom and zoom.
Yeah.
You pass,
Like
take your
although it's a
shot.
bit hard. Although it's always a. There we go. Oh, it was a KI-43.
Well, Steam's not really letting me
That thing
see
turns
what
faster
games
than a
you
zero.
got,
Okay,
so
I can tell you what games we have in common, Stony.
yeah, it's not letting me
Okay,
whatsoever. It's
I'll tell you. It's Stellaris, War Thunder, Civ 5. We have both have Left 4 Dead 2, Space Engineers, Payday, Star Wars Empire at War, Hearts of Iron 4, Halo Master Chief, EVE Online, Fallout 4,
That hurt.
I
Was that
did.
you?
Borderlands 2,
I
Elite
didn't mean-
Dangerous, Men of War, Battlefront
It's
2,
gonna kill me.
Hell Let Loose,
Cut your engine and put it in a
Planet
dive.
Side 2, Arma 3, Foxhole.
Probably too late.
It's too late. Yeah, I'm going down.
I didn't know that was you. I just shot with my small, my 7.92s. I get two
I
of
have
them in the
minimum, I have
nose.
minimum load 2 on fuel. That was just a very lucky shot.
Well, load fuel won't stop you from combusting. Actually, it can make it easier because there's more room for air.
Yeah. Is that simulated?
Yeah.
Oh, great. I'll have to go full tank then.
Yeah, this game's a pretty in-depth simulator. Like sometimes I go to manual engine control and I manually control the radiators and stuff.
Mm.
Which works in realistic too. I see people play realistic battles in simulator mode. Like you can start up a realistic battle and then switch all of your stuff over to simulator.
Yeah. Although this game does have some like historical accuracies with the aircraft.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, on this version of the P-59, you have a Tuskegee airman and a pilot in the cockpit because these were the planes they flew.
I see you, I think. No, wait, that's not you. I think that's Sweden. Yeah, there's a lot more depth to the game than than some people realize. Oh, right, back to the thing. So the boom and zoom technique, that's its primary use of combat. And if you have a lot of speed, you can get a good turn going. But that only lasts for so long because you're heavy. You're a heavy plane.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so a lot of people will try to trap you in a turn fight because newer players fall for that very easily.
Yeah.
And then they get mad. Oh, P-51. Like this one guy was telling me that a P-51 can outturn everything, and I'm like, nah. That ain't even remotely true. Like maybe if it's got if it's got an energy advantage, of course, it could probably turn well into things. But it can't outturn everything. Which immediately told me that he just was new to the game.
I'm having a hard time fighting you. Or finding.
I've just been hovering around on your end near the airfield.
Oh, I thought you were over in the the mosh pit. That's
Over the
by
water?
ships right now.
Oh, I'll head that way then. Are you climbing right now?
No, not particularly. Remember, I have a red tail,
Yeah.
and I just. God.
You should probably climb a little bit. Oh, right. So, So a boom and zoom tactic. What you want to do normally at the start of a match is you climb to about 6,000, give or take, depending on wherever who is. You pick the person that's closest to you, which would be the highest from the group, which you would be higher than them, and you would go to dive on them. If they dive away, do not chase them. You just move on to the next guy. That's the next highest one. Because if they drag you down to the ground, you lose your stored energy advantage. Sometimes you have to think of altitude as in stored speed or energy in this case.
I see the P-51 you're talking about. That's a Chinese one.
I don't know. Sweden has one too.
They do?
The J-26, yeah.
Oh. Not seeing any J-26s over by the water.
It's probably post-war. It was over. It was by your airfield, flying around.
I see J-21.
I'm at 2,000 meters.
I see the J-26.
I'm 2,000 meters. That's probably why you can't see me. I'm not low. I'm
I'm only at 1,000.
1 to 2,000 meters for planes is like so-so. It's high, but it's not like high. So I'm like above all those guys underneath, next to you.
Well, I'm one of them.
I guess I'll just have to go down there.
Yeah, I'm climbing. I think I just saw you. Did you go after an HE-111?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see you.
I dove on them from the. When you go after bombers, it's always best to come at odd angles.
Yeah, I see you.
You see now I'm coming back up. Oh, that's you right here. There you were. Oh shit. You came up fast. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good one right there. I gotta. Yeah, that was a good one. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to do that. I hit the wrong key. Yeah, see how you're outspeeding me?
Oh, yeah.
What you're going to do is you're going to straighten out, get distance, climb, and then come back after me again. Because now I've lost altitude. My energy's ruined because I'm turning with you. The best thing for you to do is stop turning, run away, and climb. But you've lost too much of your speed now, so I'm going to catch you.
Oh no, I actually have a lot. I still have a lot of my speed.
No, I could tell you lost a lot of your energy because now I can shoot at you. If you would have stopped turning when I first mentioned it, you would have been good. But now, yeah, see? Try to dive away. Oh, too late. I probably shouldn't put as many AI in. This is a full,
Yeah.
like, look at that long list. It's like 38 or 40. No, it's 64. That's what it is.
Yeah. Let me see. Usually I had to back out to get the stuff in.
And when I hit you just now, I was trying not to kill you on purpose.
Yeah.
It doesn't help you. Like, if you just get instantly punished every time, it's harder to kind of show you by example.
Yeah.
So I was using my machine guns. I could have killed you right then, though, obviously. I just wanted to show you that I could.
Yeah. You had quite some work on me though there. 'Cause, yeah, these things aren't very well armored.
Well, they're planes. They gotta have some armor, but they can't be over-armored.
Yeah.
They can only armor from certain directions. Like the back, the front, the obvious ones. The top and the back is not commonly armored. So when you're in a turn with a plane and they lead you and fire, it's called a deflection shot. And that shot basically goes to the top of the plane. So the best way to take out a plane is usually when it's turning above or below it.
Yeah.
But if you're flying level, I'm being forced to try and get you to your back, which may or may not work out for you depending on what you're trying to run from.
All right. Let's see how I can do with like a P-63.
Isn't that the? Oh, okay, that's the P-39 variant, ain't it?
No. That is not. P63 is
The Apache,
the
right?
King Cobra.
Mm, okay. Yeah, that's like a P-39. Similar.
It's basically better P39.
The BF-109G does have some good energy retention, but it has its issues too.
Yeah, I just don't know how to exploit them.
Boom and zoom.
True.
It can't keep up. Like, well, you're an American plane, so that has to be your primary mode of method, typically. But the P-63 is a little more agile, so it can deal with a
It's
bit
straight.
more.
Yeah, especially if you use the bomb propeller, because it's got an extra blade.
What's that about?
Yeah, it gives you if I remember correctly, it gives you an extra blade based on the propeller.
Oh, it gets 4 blades?
Yeah, if you put the bomb on it, I took the bomb off it to see how it would do.
That's weird. Okay.
Yeah, it's weird.
Well, I'm sure they had their reasons. The extra propeller does technically give you some more stuff depending. It really depends because some planes back then worked better with 3 anyway. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure that's you.
trying to find you.
I'm underneath you.
Board. Oh.
I also got an AI on my tail.
Oh yeah, I see you.
It's a Russian.
Yep. I also prefer this one over the P51 because it's got Oh, now I have an AI on my tail. Yeah, it's got nose guns. It's a lot better in closer confrontations.
Yeah, it's because the engine is moved behind the seat like the P-39.
Well, yeah. Except in the 63 and 39, the normal engine spot's occupied by the big boom.
I can turn the markers back on like it's error B. Oh, that's you. Okay. Oh, shit.
I got you. I caught you out of position.
Yeah, I was getting confused. There was so much stuff going around me. I got dizzy.
You're fine.
Ah, fuck. I'm gonna force you to overshoot. I'm gonna scissor and cut my throttle.
Well, I know how to fight against that.
Well, at least I told you.
Yeah.
I could have just not told
I could
you.
also see you're slowing down.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
I think I'm getting tailed.
See, getting used to judging energy states will save your life. That's how I could tell that I was able to shoot at you a second
Crap,
ago.
I'm getting tailed.
Because remember when I told you that you were
Oh,
going
tree.
fast enough?
I should not have survived that.
You're probably gonna have to start using your flaps to help you maintain some semblance of control.
How's your plane looking? I've hit you like several times.
It's pretty bad, I'm gonna be honest. The only thing that's still in good condition is my control surfaces.
Oh. Sorry about that.
It's fine. That was funny. You ripped my tail off.
You ripped my wing off.
Hey, that's rude. Oh yeah, so the reason why I was able to tell if you were gonna be able to run away when I told you to straighten out was I've been getting used to judging energy states. Like how fast you're able to go, which is basically energy. Energy is like speed conversion or whatever. Basically fastness. And that's how I was able to judge that you weren't going to be able to get away from me because you were very sluggish at that point where I told you that I can get you now. It may not have seemed like it, but you'll get used to it. It takes practice.
I'm back to trying to find you. Although I think I see you already.
Yeah, I see you too.
You try to do a spin.
Well, I was just doing it because I just felt like it. The old whoopsie daisy trick, I guess. You see how that one's a little more agile? It's
I'm good at. Once I'm on a tail, I'm good at staying on it. Just I can't judge energy states.
yeah. From what I've been told about that plane, it's better at uh turning, dogfighting, brawling kind of thing. So it's a little more
Which is sort of.
agile. I gotta go pee. I'll be right back.
All right. Hey, and I lost all my energy. Well, at least I lost all my altitude.
Right. So, the thing I needed to address earlier, um, you know how you kept trying to go vertical
Yeah, I tried
whenever,
to. Yeah.
when in the P-51, whenever I was telling you that you need to get your speed sorted out, or I told you to straighten out or whatever.
Yeah.
Being at low energy, well, you should try if your enemy is like right next to you or behind you or whatever. You should always avoid going vertical. Because I could have just popped my nose up if I was behind you, and just it's so much easier to shoot someone going up or down. It's like night and day. In comparison to being level, it's like the bullets just go straight. So yeah. So try to. The main reason why I brought that up is because you were just killing your speed even more by doing that. It wasn't doing you any favors.
Yeah, my goal is mainly just stay behind you.
Well, I was referring to the when you're in the P-51.
Oh.
You could have tried to dive away and try to get your speed up doing that, because over time you will gain more speed.
Oh, and that's you.
Yeah, I could have had you right then. I'm mainly trying to help you practice your maneuvering and getting a feel for things. I'm not trying to just outright kill you like I did the first couple of times. I did that the first couple of times to get a gauge where you're at. I could have got you just then too, I think. You crossed
Yeah,
right in front of me.
Oh. Well, I mean, my entire fuselage is yellow.
Yeah, I just used the regular machine guns. If I used the cannons, you know. I got 320mm cannons in here.
Yeah, I only got a single 37mm.
Yeah, I always use this.
Oh, now I have 2 AI on me.
I always use this plane with the gun pods. This plane,
It's gun pods.
yeah, the BF-109 G2 gets 2 extra 20mm when you use the gun pods. But there's quite a few people that tell you that it's pointless to use it because you lose maneuverability. But it doesn't really lose that much maneuverability, and considering the drag, it might actually help you turn slightly better. But you don't lose that much, and you gain a ton of burst power potential. Like when you don't use the 20 gun pods, you just chip away at things, and it's stupid. But when you use the gun pods, you just one burst shot and destroy anything just about. Because
Yeah.
it gets the HE, it's the 151s, so you get the mine shots, the mine launcher shells or whatever it's called.
Mm. It's really sad. It's really satisfying when you like land a shot with the cannon on this thing on an aircraft,
Mm-hmm.
because you just see whatever part you hit just crumple.
Right. Yeah, big cannons can be fun.
The thing is, it isn't that hard to aim too, because the air shells are all tracers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I prefer cannons. Where's
Yeah, cannons are nice.
I'm trying to find out where you went.
How did I? Oh lord.
Hmm?
It's not you. I'm trying to find you too. I'm also trying to find you.
Someone
I'm
gave
not
me
trying to.
some onion ring chips last night, so I'm just gonna munch on that a little bit. I'm having a financial issues right now.
Yeah. That's not you, but I'll kill it anyways.
Yeah, the shooting practice. Are you higher than me or lower? I'm assuming you're lower.
Probably.
Or might be you below me. I hear it. It sounds almost like an American engine. Yep, that's you. I found you.
Oh god.
I'm gonna give you a demonstration.
Was that a demonstration of your cannons?
No, that was just machine gun. I'm not trying to kill you. I'm giving you a
You did surprise me.
demonstration of Boominson.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see that. You're a very fast boy. Yeah, yeah, that did a lot less than I thought it would.
No, I just did the machine gun. If I
Oh, yeah,
could
but
have
I mean,
blown
like,
you out.
compared to last time you machine gunned me, that did a lot less.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to kill you. I was trying to aim for like a part of the wing.
You did hit it.
Yeah, it was so easy to hit you. It was like you were sitting still because I was going so fast.
Yeah.
And that's one
Give
way
me a
to
second.
Boominson.
I have AI. Give me a second. AI bombers are being a pain in my rear.
You should probably just fly away because you got a P-51 after you too.
T-51 didn't do anything. I don't think there was one.
He tried though.
Yeah, I didn't hear any bullets whiz by me. Although I
I
took
think
down
he missed.
taking out that Italian bomber was pretty easy though. I kind of just hit his tail with a 37mm HE shell.
That was
It was
pretty
just like,
good.
yeah, I was like first shot, just his tail flies off.
Yeah. I could change it to where there's markers if you want, like
Your
air.
call. I don't really care.
If you want to keep practicing your spotting ability, we could just keep going.
Yeah, it was pretty easy to spot you, though, especially when you start doing those spins.
Yeah. Well, that's just looking for each other spotting. I meant in general.
Yeah.
Because like when you're in ground RB, there's no markers.
True.
Okay, you gotta figure out where the enemy planes are. I usually
appear to
dive to
have
the ground.
targeting. Although I appear to have targeting pretty well.
When I spawn in ground RB, I usually dive to the ground so that they don't spot me so easily.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people do, especially when there's tanks and radars.
Well, true.
Mix it with the ground clutter.
I don't go into planes at that very often. I don't like facing missiles. But not a lot of people do that when you're in props. They usually just go straight in trying to bomb or whatever.
Yeah, it's like
And you take
Blitzkrieg,
advantage of it. Yeah.
missile away.
Oh, speaking of missiles, I accidentally wound up in arcade air yesterday. And I launched a missile on a TU-4 and it got him.
Nice.
Yeah, it felt really cool. I think that was
Now
yesterday.
comes the question of which one are you?
Maybe it's the one that you might hear. Listen.
Or perhaps the one that's trying to go straight on with me. Oh, there goes my tail. Yeah, second I saw you start to pull up, I'm like, wait, that's him.
Yeah.
And I know that the German heavy fires are just stock full of cannons, so I tried to evade.
Yeah, that's a 30 and a 20 that just hit you.
Yeah. I still see you though, you're chasing that lag.
No, that's not me. I leveled out to get my speed back up. I did a maneuver that bled almost all my
Oh, yeah.
speed.
I do see you now.
I did an Immelman maneuver and head back towards my side.
I see you now.
Immelman maneuvers are risky if there's somebody on you. It's where you pull up.
I do not have the altitude or speed to get you.
Yeah, you're gonna be faster than me, I think. Anyway,
I am. Let's see if your boom and zoom will not. Your boom and zoom won't succeed.
well, you don't.
Well,
You should.
won't get me.
The only way to boom and zoom somebody is if you're behind them and above them. Otherwise, don't even try.
You also are likely going faster than me because you have two engines.
I thought you were catching up to me.
I do not believe. I do not believe I am.
That'd be a surprise to me. I'm actually slowing down for some
Well, I
reason.
probably am now.
No, you're right. I am getting further away. I can tell by the way your shots are dropping. There's a lot more of an arc for you to try to hit me now. You're getting close. I'm just, you know, maneuvering.
You're fast.
Well, no,
At least
I'm rolling. I'm doing rolls to throw your shots off. I'm doing angling techniques. See how I'm rocking my wings? That's on
Yeah.
purpose. I wasn't just trying to show off.
Yeah, no. Although we're past the carriers now.
Yeah.
I mean, you're probably going over 500 kilometers per hour.
Nope.
Where are you going at?
400.
450. Blood going to my head. I do know which head-on fights I can take.
I'll eventually show you how to do the pump flaps technique.
Oh no, G's. The G's.
I'll need to teach you to use counter elevator to counter your G's.
I want
Yeah,
to get you with the cannon.
I know.
Oh! Smack the engine.
Yeehaw.
Nice, smack your engine right there. Gonna bail out so I can get back faster.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you already. You're getting mega altitude.
No, I'm not climbing that hard. I'm like 5 degrees. That's like not even climbing.
But I do have eyes on you.
Yeah. Probably.
No, I have eyes on you because AI don't make those moves.
Yeah, I've tried to make it more obvious.
Yeah, I have eyes on you. Although I'm acting more like an AI.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I did not think that was you.
I
I thought you were lower.
oh
There's like some AI was doing some like weird flips in the back. So I'm like, oh, that's probably him. You know, since when you flip
oh.
like that for no reason.
So after I said I was going 5 degrees, I climbed up at 20 degrees for a few seconds and then leveled out. And you're like, oh, that's gotta be you. No one does moves like that. I'm like, oh, okay. So he realized it was me.
Yeah, there was like somebody who just like went straight up for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, that was some hard climbing. Some planes perform better at higher altitudes.
Such as the FW190.
The BF-109K4 outpasses the P-51 at high altitude.
I imagine.
Which, according to the plane guy that knows all kinds of stuff about these engines and stuff that I have no clue about, he says that it's accurate. I'm like, oh, okay. They apparently used a trick to like trick the engine into going into turbo, using like jets of like water or ethanol or something like that.
Mm.
He said it was very clever, and I was like, okay, if you say so. I don't know what's happening, but it sounds cool.
German engineering, my friend.
Yeah,
Well, I'm having a hard time trying to spot you.
I think I spotted you. I'm not gonna kill
Uh,
you this time, though. I need you to
trying to
practice. I don't need you to just die.
I'm trying to find where you are.
Oh, I didn't realize how high I was. I'm probably somewhere around. Just listen carefully.
What's your altitude?
Just listen carefully.
I hear you. Oh, I see you.
See how I didn't chase you?
Yeah.
It's because I would have wasted my speed, so I just kept going. And now
Yeah, I
I'm
thought you were
climbing.
still chasing me, so I took evasive.
I noticed.
Like, where is he? I still hear him.
Did you hear how the engine sounds different when someone's closing in on you rapidly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard you. I looked over and then I saw you.
Sometimes when I play an air simulator, I'll purposefully open my cockpit when I'm flying, just so I can hear planes coming from different directions more easily.
So that's why they did that. Well, it's just to get fresh air.
Sure, I guess. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, like how.
You cut out.
Oh, sorry. It's like like how people, pilots back then typically had their canopies open. Oh, that's you.
Yeah, I think I heard about that sometimes, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I think that might have been the reason. By the way, I see you. You missed.
I missed on purpose, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you had a beautiful flat top. I was so tempted, man. I had to resist.
To eviscerate it.
Yeah, like it was so flat, and it was like it was stationary. Like it was a perfect top of your plane.
That's boom and zoom, I guess.
But what I chose to do was shoot so far ahead of you that you couldn't help but not see the rounds go past you. So
Yeah.
that way you'd know.
I do see you, however.
Yeah. I had to scratch my nose, so I lost track of you.
I have perfectly good eyes on you.
Okay. There's this one trick that I like to do in the BF 109. When I have the altitude advantage, I like to kind of mess with them when they're coming after me vertically. At first I use my flaps, and then I do a little rotation. And then I angle my flaps very carefully to throw them off. Especially when they have lower energy than me, and then I just wait it out till they fall like that.
And then dive in.
Yep, then I do a split S like this. Take off flaps.
And
then
then
I raised them, and then that's all she wrote.
yeah, yeah, you have me at the rights there.
Yep. I was managing my energy right there.
Yeah, I thought I'd be able to make it up.
Yeah, it gets very tempting to try and do verticals. You gotta have a lot of extra speed to pull it off, though. And take off flaps. If you really want to stay in a vertical for slightly longer, like let's say you're on a React's tail, he goes vertical. When you start slowing down, pull your takeoff flaps out. It'll give you some extra hang time. Oh, I forgot I didn't have my flap. I get confused sometimes, especially recently. And I got you here too.
Oh yeah, that was. I'm like, oh, I'd be dead. I did not have you there. You have the energy. You have the energy advantage.
Yeah, I just blew all my energy doing that loop right there. But I can
Yeah.
still get you though, because you're in the middle of the turn. All I gotta do is turn slightly left and then just level out, and then I'll be cutting into you.
Well, now I'm just. Yeah.
And I was using
Although
my
when
flaps.
Although usually when usually when like newer players try and pull those like elaborate loops to try and get behind me, I usually just like pull to the side and just form up behind them. Because once I'm behind someone, it's very easy to stay up on their tail.
Yeah, I'm gonna change the settings to the mission. Can
Alright.
you see where it says not ready at the bottom next to our
Yeah, I got
icons?
that. I got that.
Click that down
I had
there.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, just click ready.
All right.
No, further down than that. You see my beautiful, sexy picture?
Mm,
Yeah, it's right next to that.
yeah,
There you go. I'm gonna make some changes real quick. Difficulty, realistic, custom. There we go. Apply. Aircraft markers on map. Wait. Just making sure I got something here. Just give me a sec. Some of the settings have changed, so it's just a little confusing. For all? Wait, what? For all. Oh! Okay. Alright, we're good. It was already set, I just didn't realize it. Because you can set up custom settings.
yeah, no.
And my brain was thinking wrong. Alright, let's start in the...
Telling me I have no vehicles available for this game mode.
let's leave. Let me try to remake it. Just hit back out of it. I'll make it.
Yeah.
Hit ready. I think it might be something to do with the custom settings. Because I had this issue before. So let me just double check.
Okay.
Warning, radar, mission target. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it looks fine to me. Apply. Choose a team. Right. So do me a favor and hit the ready at the bottom. So I'm gonna try one more thing here. And this will fix it, but we're gonna be fighting biplanes.
Fun. Even more powerful BF 109s. It kind of is like that, though. Alright, shall we begin?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's good. It takes. You should go on your P51 this time.
Should I take out the 20? Should I take out that 20mm one?
Doesn't matter. Take your pick. The same rules apply. I'm gonna get you to boom and zoom me.
Okay. I spawned in a cloud.
You monster.
Oh yeah, I don't think you said it to 5.0. I think you said it to 1.0.
Yep. I had to reset the vehicle BR settings because I don't know.
Well, it's be easy to spot you this time.
They used to let you pick the AI by rank, but then they took that out because I don't know, popular demand or something.
I'm out of the cloud. Now comes the spotting game.
But now,
Except I'm above the clouds.
if you want to change the AI, you got to restrict the entire BR across the board.
Yeah.
I'm gonna climb above the clouds. Go to 20 degree, hit F4, and go to where it says 10, and then put it up to the mark above that, which is 15. 15-degree climb. That should put you above me. There you are, I see you. I'm perpendicular to you heading south. You can see my spec, right? To the left.
You're south. Yeah, I see you. You're south by southwest for me.
Yep, just keep flying level and then climb at like 5 degrees, because you're technically above me, but you're still like not above me. So just
Yeah,
go level.
you can still vertical kill me.
Yeah, if you mess up, I could just get you while you pass me. The ideal position is to be above and behind, so I'm just gonna fly straight. You know, the first stage of practice emulation, you know?
Yep, I just gotta catch up to you now. Since I had to bleed speeds in order to, form up.
Yeah.
You're about to pass into a cloud. You're about to pass into a cloud.
Maybe. I can't read. If you feel like you need some more speed to catch me, you can dive a little bit more, just here and there. Like 5 degrees. Then when you get closer,
Yeah.
just climb again, but...
Yeah, I'm at 480 for like 490.
Just for demonstration, I'm just going to turn around, because this is, I don't want to sit here. Wait for
Yeah,
that.
you don't want to go. You don't want to go into the cloud.
Well, no, I just don't want to wait for a long time.
Yep, you popped up on me. You popped up on my screen now.
Yeah. Getting good at spotting people without the markers helps out a lot in ARRB.
This is around the time you would go down, right?
No, actually, but you can try it.
Well, I would have had you there.
Maybe. Well, yeah, probably. I'm not maneuvering or nothing, so...
Yeah.
So climb again. 15 degrees. Or 10, or whatever.
Probably more, but it
Just
works.
I'm just trying to get you ready here.
Yeah. Slow land so I can just try and get a good spot where I can maintain good speed and gain altitude.
Yeah, normally if you're high enough, you're going to be about a bit higher than that for your boom and zoom at minimum. So probably about a kilometer away or more.
So around 4,000. So around 4,000 meters.
4,000 is 4 kilometers.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you mean the altitude? No, I was
Yeah.
referring to our distance from each other. All right, go do your thing.
Well, I need to get. Don't I need to be above you? Like actually above you? Because
Well,
I'd just be forming up on. Otherwise, I'd just be forming
Not
up.
every boom and zoom's the same, so just go for it. But this time,
You're still going faster than me.
I think you're stock, aren't you?
This thing is not stock. Although I don't think I've invested much in the movement.
Oh, that's the Merlin P51.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's having trouble. That
You're
makes more
faster.
sense now.
You're naturally fat.
Well,
I went for it because if
I
you're
think
on
it's
boom and
because
zoom,
of
you
the
might as well take the
altitude.
big guns. Yeah, I'm maintaining at like 495,
I think it's because of the altitude.
and now this would be a good boom and zoom spot like that.
Yeah, not bad. As long as
Oh,
you're
yeah,
able
I'd
to
have you.
maintain the turn for it, yeah.
Yeah, I'd have you right there.
All right, let's go boom and zoom one of these AIs now.
Oh yeah, we're at we're at great altitude for that.
Oh yeah, this is more than enough altitude.
I got my target.
All right. So you're gonna have to make your own judgment on whether or not it's a good idea to try it or not.
Oh, this guy. Yeah, this is a good one. I missed. Got it.
And then what you're going to want to do whenever you pass the target, don't immediately start climbing. You're going to level out or 5 or 10 degrees. Get distance first, because if you don't get him in the first pass, he'll try to retaliate. And if you start climbing, there you go. You're going vertical. He's on your 6. You're screwed if he's a good shot.
I'm not going vertical.
Well, I'm just making an example. I was just giving you a scenario, because if you go vertical, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So you
I'm
level
just trying to
out
gain more altitude.
5 or 10 degrees, extend, and then you climb. Extend, go further. Just fly away until you're like more than 2 kilometers. Because about
Your
1.3
planes-
kilometers
we have
is...
planes spawning out on the we have planes spawning out on the carriers.
Yeah, I just let them have their fun. They're special.
Yeah, they're taken off from the carriers.
Well, they are carrier planes.
Yeah, Nimrods and Furies.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look, there's Seth down there.
On. Oh, you're going for a Nimrod?
Nah, it's J8. Or not. Since they're biplanes, I'm just gonna abuse the fact that I can climb away. I mean, the biplane could still get me. I'm still within a kilometer, which this AI is actually trying to do.
Yeah. Well, they're actually pretty dumb. Their guns are pretty weak.
Oh crap! I forgot to put my throttle back up. Sometimes whenever you're going real fast in a dive, it's usually not a bad idea to cut your throttle back. Sometimes it helps with maneuverability. And it keeps you from breaking your wings off.
I'm gonna try and kamikaze one of these guys so I can get the better P-51. Although I don't understand why they took the cannons off them.
Well, that was the earlier version of P-51 that you're flying. That's like some of the first variants.
I'm gonna try and not drown this thing.
Also, the original 20s, the Hispanos, had problems all the way until the end of the war. They had freezing issues, locking issues, misfires, jamming. It had a lot of problems. Sometimes I don't know if this is true or not. I don't remember. I have to, but off the top of my head, I think it had detonation issues. Sometimes they would just break completely and explode. But I'm not sure. That might have
The
been
British
something
probably
else.
had lots of fun with that.
But that part might be wrong, though. I don't remember that clearly.
in the middle of the cloud. I can't see anything.
You're higher than me.
Well, I gotta get higher to get out of this cloud. There's like a little hole up here that I can use.
Right.
And then I'll level out to gain the speed I bled.
Now, do you see me at all?
Yeah, I got visual. You're 13.29 clicks out from me.
Jesus.
Mhm.
That's like 4 miles. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, and I just lost you.
Cloud. I want you to dive on me again, but I'm going to do something unexpected, and you're going to have to make a call on whether or not it's the right thing to do if you decide to do it at that point in time.
You're in a cloud, though. Or at least there's a cloud between me and you, so I can't see you.
I'm probably higher than you then, because I'm
No,
above
you're
the cloud
lower.
now.
I'm trying to find a spot your spec, because I know I'm above you.
I didn't expect it to be clouds. It's usually clear skies when I do this.
Oh, yep, I got you. I got you again. Try and get some more altitude.
Oh, there
since,
you are.
know, we're pretty level. Yeah, here I am.
Why, hello there.
Good day, sir.
Could I trouble you for some ice cream?
Yes, please, sir. I do enjoy it.
Then we'll join the Daleks
Yes.
and exterminate
Exterminate the British.
because they don't like ice cream.
No, they don't.
Those fuckers. How could they?
Nah, that's a trap.
That was a good call then.
I'm like, oh, that's a trap if I've ever seen one.
I'm doing a little role play here for you, so you're gonna have to decide what to do.
Well, and you have me dead to rights. And now I have you. Somewhat. Maybe. Probably. Yeah, I got you. Oh, stop abusing my guys' low G tolerance.
I'm just abusing your energy, actually. You're practically stalling out.
Nah, I'll still over.
Well,
100
except for now.
kilometers per hour.
Yeah, that's slow.
Well, you were stalling out too. Though.
100 kilometers an hour. That's like that'd be low stall speed.
Oh, gosh. A good stall speed is around 150.
Yeah, give or take. It really depends on the plane. But landing speed, a perfect landing speed is like 190.
Oh yeah,
So anything below 200
and
is risky.
and I just totally sacrificed my energy.
I'm doing this all by manual control, by the way. I'm not even using my mouse. I'm just using WASD
Dang.
and
I
my
guess
flaps.
I'm just bad.
It's fine. You got to get a feel for it. Like, one of the most important things is knowing how to your vehicle. And I've used this. I'm a veteran with this plane, just about rusty, but I'm still used it tons. I lost count of how many times. This is one of my most used vehicles in my lineup.
Yeah, at this point you have me dead to rights.
Yeah. I'm just being patient.
Indeed. Because I can't really gain any speed.
But let's see what you can do. Like, I'm just
I
gonna go
can't-
ahead and let you know, like, what you should have done. Like let's say in this scenario you did make that mistake and you turned in. You're like, oh, that's a trap. The second time, what you should have done was dive away and run away, and use your speed to get rid of me.
Yeah. Although you're waiting for me to bleed speed again.
Well, and among other things, I'm trying to. I'm also going to force you into a scissor. Oh, you almost had me there.
Yeah. And
If
then
you noticed,
know,
whenever you were coming over me in the scissor, I inverted and I hit my negative elevator to go over you.
I could barely notice. Yeah, now I would have you.
Yeah, I would have went in front of you if I didn't use my negative.
And there, yeah, I'd have you right here.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, I would have had you right there.
Yeah, you seem like you're starting to get the feel for it a little better.
I am,
Oops.
but you have a better climb.
I just slowed myself down by accident. My thumb hit the mouse pad.
Huh?
I'm playing on a laptop with the keyboard. I mean, with the mouse. And sometimes my thumb brushes the mouse pad when I'm trying to hit buttons. I also hit the wrong buttons a lot because I don't have an actual keyboard for it yet.
Mm.
So here, I could just try to split S to cut into you.
And we'd have a head on.
No, not if I can help it.
Well, I mean, we basically had held on right there.
I did a barrel roll. You make it
Ooh,
harder.
barrel roll.
Yeah, you either would have missed all your shots or you would have hit some of them.
And there, I'd have you right here.
Yep. Going into the vertical like that and doing an Immelman is risky because of that.
Yeah. And now we're both stalling.
Yeah.
Yeah. At this point, yeah, if it went up to this point, this was where I would get the advantage on you.
Uh-huh.
Because now I'm on your tail.
So, you know what an
Once I'm on a
Immel...
Once I got a tail, I'm actually pretty good at maintaining it.
Yeah, but trying to keep up with turning like this doesn't work very good because you start losing control.
Yep, and that's when you put down the flaps.
Especially whenever I have, when I'm doing that vertical
here,
trick.
I have you, yeah, right here, dead to
Oh
rights.
yeah, I know. I can tell. I can look at that nose pointing a certain way, and I immediately know when I got. But I do need the feedback though, because as long as you know that you got it, then that helps a lot. That because part of
It
that,
does help.
yeah, an important thing is like being aware of that.
Well, except with all that, getting, I bled basically all my energy up.
You know what an Immelman is, right?
Vaguely, I've seen you try and pull them off.
I've mainly done it. Well, so an Immelman is when you pull up until you're reversing the direction you just came from, and then you just level the wings out. You pretty much just change direction, but you lose all your speed to do it though, because you're pulling up. The split S is the opposite. You roll upside down, pull up, and now you're going the other way, but you have some extra speed to spare.
Yeah. Now you had the advantage on me because you could just boom and zoom B. But I could go vertical on you and we have each other. Although I'd more likely have you because of that spin there.
Probably.
And I got you here. Had you for a second. And right here, yeah, I have you dead to rights.
Yeah, P-51s can be useful, but it takes some practice to really put them to work. Too many noobs get claimed because they're just like trying to fly it like it's a 0 or something.
All stupid AIs are getting my way.
Well, I think they're all chasing me, to be honest with you.
They are, and that's what's getting in my way.
That's so funny. I'm gonna run away from them. They lost a lot of speed in that turn I just did, so now I'm diving away.
Yeah. You got more speed than me, but I still got you here.
Yeah, you're within a kilometer, so you're gonna have to try and be accurate. And of course, I'm not gonna let you do that so easily, so I'm gonna roll my wings while still running away.
Except you're flying towards all of our carriers, which have planes on them.
I'm sure it'll be fine. You'll eventually
just-
start to catch up to me.
Well, I'm catching them.
Because even though you're heavy, you still got a decent amount of horsepower. It's just that you can't get as much speed as easily in the level as quickly. That's all. But you'll still eventually catch me. Not a lot of people can run away.
Oh, that's why they're not taking off.
Because they crash landed or something.
Now they nosed. Surprised these things aren't giving off AA.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, I just realized. Ah, crap. Some of those are super carriers.
Yeah, they used to be World War II carriers on this map, but they updated it. Now they got the full damage model on it, too.
Yeah, you can sink them if I'm right.
Yeah, you can test out. The reason why I like this map is because there's so many different things that you can experiment with and test out. Because you can test out the aircraft carriers, you can practice aircraft landing, you can see the damage threshold for the aircraft carriers, you can
You could drop a PE-8 bomb on them.
get an easy aircraft spawn, and there's all kinds of different stuff you could try out, including with tanks too. You got the beachhead, you got the grasslands, and then you got the urban.
True.
That's part of why I like this map. I always use this map for custom battles usually.
Now the question is, do you see me yet?
Probably not.
There is a name above my head.
Well, I know that, but you still have the you still have the issues of spotting range and stuff. Oh,
I
yeah.
was able to see you from the second I spawned.
Oh, I see you. I was looking in the other direction. I
Yeah,
forgot
and
where the
I
spawn points
have
were.
And I have the speed advantage on you.
That's
right now.
because I'm doing a heavy climb. I bled all my speed climbing. I did like a heavy climb. I was like 20 degrees. That's all my speed
I
going
still have
down the window.
just under 600 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, I'm way slower than that from climbing.
We going guns?
Yeah. Barrel rolls
we
can be
going?
pretty nasty, you know.
Oh crap! My pilot's committing seppuku with G's.
Right. So you have a key set to negative elevator, right?
Do not know how to activate that.
Do you use
yeah, now you have me dead to rights.
Do you have WASD and all that cool stuff?
Yep.
So W is for pitch down, right?
W for me is increased power. I have the standard for that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I rebounded. W and S is for my elevators.
Oh, and you have me dead to rights here.
Yeah. So what you're going to want to do, I want you to follow me real quick. I'm going to show you what I'm... It's harder... It's easier if I just show you. So I'm just going to fly straight for a minute. But ignore those biplanes that are like zombies. Alright, you see me?
Yep.
You see when I do this? See I'm pulling down? So what you're going to do is if you get into a tight turn with negative G's, you still watching me?
Yep.
You're going to tap your negative like that. See that?
So yeah, I can.
You just
kinda
tap
see
it like you just tap it once or twice in the turn. So you counteract the G's a little bit. At simulator, it's easier to pull off, because you could just turn, like a tight turn, just right with the mouse joystick, to where you don't start blacking out. But since we're doing our realistic controls, it tries to match perfectly to your stuff. And the only manual control we have is either full or full either direction. You know, like 100%, whatever. You know.
All right. Shall we go back to guns?
Yeah. So let me teach you how to do a barrel roll. There's a couple ways you could do it. You pull up and then you roll. That's one way to do it. Another way is to add in your elevator. But you don't have keys for pull up and down, do you?
Not essentially. Not in the moment, but I can find that once we get out.
Right. Another maneuver is a snap roll. where you either roll one way and then you jerk. You reverse the direction you're rolling in a split second. The other way is to roll and use your elevator. I mean, not elevator, your rudder. So if you're rolling left, you rudder left, and it rolls you faster.
Once we get in, I'll probably be able to change my controls for that.
Yeah, or you could do that if you want. It takes a minute to get used to. I use the
Yeah.
scroll wheel for throttle and the up and down arrows,
Yeah.
but you could change it to whatever you want. Some people
Yeah.
use shifted control for throttle.
Yeah. That's. I think I might just use the scroll wheel since it's already there.
Yeah,
It's already default there. So I'll change
that's,
the W and S for elevators.
that's pretty much what I did. Some people use a keyboard key for using the firing because it makes it easier to aim when you don't contort your fingers.
Yeah.
At least for them, it does. I got I got number keys on the side of my mouse.
Nice.
Yeah, I can bind any key I want to my mouse, even keyboard inputs.
That's honestly pretty good. I'm ready when you. All right. I'm ready when you are. I'll get that rebounded and we'll get used to it.
Did you do that now or?
I can't do it from a custom games lobby. I'd have to leave.
Oh right, my bad.
So I can do it once in game.
My brain's just overthinking things.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You're fine. It's all right. I usually overthink. I sometimes overthink stuff too. Well, that's usually with trigonometry,
Oh yeah, that's easy to do.
unless it's your first time.
Please be gentle. Let me see if I got a text message from somebody special.
Oh, I can use the same rounds as the M16 on this plane.
Well, they are 50 cals.
Yep.
I still use the M16 in ground battles.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good for anti-aircraft.
I also don't like the M19. Or the M42 is better than the M19, but you know, it's easier for planes to fly between your shots.
All right. Keep it.
The lineup I'm using right now is one of my simulator lineups.
Mm.
I got Focke-Wulfs, bombers, attackers. Rank 4 simulator is like the sweet spot
Yeah.
because a lot of vehicles get like 900% money booster.
This game has thrust victory.
What? No, 900% money SL received booster on the planes. Or...
Yeah, I'm trying.
But
to
yeah, there's
find
just
the,
oh yeah, there is thrust vectoring.
Weird.
That's mainly for the Vigan has it. You can use reverse thrust, and then the Harriers get it too.
All right, 1 second.
The Vigan isn't thrust vectoring. I got confused.
I'm getting shot by AI.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might want to turn to the.
It's fine. They can't really damage me. I see that as I go down.
I know. I just see a conga line just going towards you. They're all
Yeah.
taking their turn.
Yeah, there's like one at a time, please.
Wait, in orderly fashion.
Alright, be right back.
You should be able to hit escape on the spawn screen.
Drill's trying to find. I'm trying to find that where in the thing those controls are for the whatever you were talking about.
Okay, so you're in controls. It's the second section called movement. It's pitch axis.
Pitch axis. Pitch axis.
Or you could just type it in the search at the top.
Oh
Just
yeah.
type pitch.
For me, it's page up, page down.
Yeah, so just edit the axis and add a secondary value. Because that's the default for the past like 12 years. But yeah, just change it.
Yeah, I just replaced it. Just replaced the W and S to that one.
Yeah.
Is that good?
It's going to ask you, do you want to add or replace? And just click replace. Because all add will do is make it so that it'll do both. So what will happen is if you try to pull up, it's going to lower your throttle and all that.
Yeah.
Well, assuming that you got W and S like how I do. S for me is pull up.
1 second. All right. Let's see how well this works. Oh boy. Yeah, I see what you mean on like how fast this stuff works. Let me do something real quick.
Hooray! I did it.
Alright, now next is finding you.
I landed on the carrier.
Oh, you did? Nice. Well, hey, learned how to barrel roll with this.
I did this in simulator too. I landed a Focke-Wulf.
Do not want to do the opposite of barrel roll. All the blood just rushed to my head.
Yeah. It's easier for that to happen.
I was like, oh, that's a lot of blood.
Yeah, sometimes in jets when I'm flying really fast and I start to get blackout, I just do a quick roll, and the centripetal equivalent force is enough to just start straightening it out anyway. Wait, that's the term for it, right? I'm gonna show you a trick I learned.
I gotta find you first. Unless you're coming to me.
I've already found you. Look behind you.
Oh, yeah, look at that. I see you.
Alright,
Oh,
I'm gonna show you something.
You're in the enemy of the 110. Well, not the 110. What was that?
Rockets. You can set them to detonate at a certain range.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, America can do that with the tiny Tims.
Oh, no.
I tricked a lot of people doing that. So yeah, I've landed on the carrier and simulator in this plane, and the TA-152, the JU-288, the 84, and I don't remember what else. I have screenshots. And now in realistic on this map, I did it using the 262, Spitfire, and I don't remember what else. See, around this era of Focke-Wulfs, the flaps are really strong, so I could drop them at 500 kph. I didn't fully understand that until just recently, actually, because I always assumed flaps break above 400.
That was too much.
Yeah, I always assumed that flaps break above 350, but not this plane. Or
In some planes, it's actually inside the cockpit. You could find that information.
yeah, I'm just not in the mood to learn German.
Yeah. A lot easier.
But
a
yeah,
lot easier.
it's pretty neat how they got some of that in there.
Yeah, it's like they literally probably just like took a big thing in here, big thing, just put it.
Yeah, most of the stuff I've learned has
There's
been.
there's a thing in here about flaps. I'd be able to read it if my guy's arm wasn't covering it.
Yeah, quite a few things that I've learned in this game have been from documentaries, reading up on the vehicles, or just practicing with it.
Yeah. Although I find it still funny that the P51 has a parking brake. Yeah. I gotta go. Gonna get a haircut because I kind of need it.
Okay.
So might as well do. So can't surrender the chassis to the enemy.
Right.
I'll plant it to this poor church. All right, so you want to get back?
Okay.
User was moved to your channel.
Sorry about that. It's just us now, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
You still got Halo downloaded, right?
Yeah, not updated though, because it wanted 8 gigs out of me.
Ollie.
Yeah, I need to see what drive it's installed on.
I'm currently re-downloading.
Yeah, I am downloading 4 right now. It's 2% out of 15 gigs.
I don't know which one I'm downloading right now. All I know it's set for 6.3 gigabytes. I'm at 21%.
Sounds like I don't know what's happening. All I know is something's
it.
going on.
Or read.
Oh yeah, I have Reach multiplayer installed, but I'm downloading 4 right now.
I don't do multiplayer anymore. I got tired of the whiners.
I think multiplayer might be for co-op. Isn't it?
No, multiplayer so you can play against players.
Oh.
Okay,
That's where the
so
multiplayer zone is.
what are we doing right now? Let's actually figure out. So were we gonna play Halo? Just making sure.
That's why I'm re-downloading again, right?
All right. So what are we planning on doing? Are we planning on doing co-op and which game?
Usually co-op.
Yep. You are not gonna be joining us, but whatever. Can't really figure out where I can go and check out which one's downloaded.
All right. So I have the Halo Reach campaign downloaded and I have the Halo 3 campaign downloaded.
Hmm.
Yeah, usually when people re-download it, they get Reach automatically.
No. Last time I had to download them all. Not all of them. Just the 3 that I said. Where the fuck do I go to see which one's downloaded?
Oh, here's what I'd do. I'd go into custom multiplayer and then just click one that you know you don't have downloaded. Like maybe Halo 2 Classic or something, I guess. And then it'll say missing content, and then you can go OK. And you'll see.
Okay, so it's odious